AXON Technical Analysis for July 11, 2025 General Overview and Trend AXON Stock, based on the dataset from April 14, 2025 to July 10, 2025, shows a volatile but generally bullish trend. Starting at a closing price of $574.83 on April 14th, the stock dipped to a low of $541.93 on April 21st, before climbing to a high of $827.94 on June 30th. The sharp 8.95% decline to $732.99 on July 10th, accompanied by high volume, 1,227,628 shares, suggests a significant correction, possibly due to profit-taking or an external event. Despite this, the broader uptrend from late April through June remains intact, with the stock gaining approximately 27.5% over the period. Price and volume analysis: AXON's price fluctuated between $541.93 April 21st and $827.94 June 30th, closing at $732.99 on July 10th. Volume spikes occurred on July 10th, 1,227,628 shares, and June 20th, 1,182,182 shares, indicating strong market activity during these price movements. The July 10th volume, significantly above the average, suggests institutional selling or a reaction to news. The volume-weighted average price, VWAP, on July 10th at $715.4750 is below the closing price, indicating buying support at lower levels. The on-balance volume, OBV, at 10,082,863 reflects accumulation over the period, though the July 10th drop reduced OBV, suggesting some distribution. Moving averages, EMA and SMA. The dataset provides simple moving averages, SMA, and exponential moving averages, EMA, for various periods. On July 10th, the SMA5 is $785.3420, and EMA5 is $776.1421, both significantly above the closing price of $732.99, indicating short-term bearish pressure. Longer-term averages, such as SMA20 at $786.507 and EMA20 at $780.1730, are also above the close, suggesting potential support around $780. The weighted moving average, WMA10, at $801.6071 and triple exponential moving average, TMA10, at $787.4125 confirm the recent price drop as a deviation from the uptrend. Technical indicators: momentum indicators. The relative strength index, RSI 14, on July 10th is $41.07, down from a high of $81.03 on May 20th, indicating oversold conditions after being overbought earlier. The stochastic oscillator, Stock K5 at $45.20, Stock D5 at $54.27, and stochastic RSI, Stock RSI K5 at $0, confirm oversold territory, suggesting a potential rebound. The momentum 10 indicator at -$52.08 reflects the sharp downward move, contrasting with earlier positive values like $47.31 on June 30. Volatility indicators. The Bollinger Bands, BB upper at $825.6060, BB middle at $786.507, BB lower at $747.4079, show the price dropping below the lower band on July 10th, indicating high volatility and a potential reversal point. The average true range, ATR 14, at $28.4833 suggests significant daily price swings, consistent with the 8.95% drop. Trend indicators. The moving average convergence divergence, MACD, at $11.9241, with a signal line at $20.0999 and histogram at $8.1758, indicates a bearish crossover, signaling weakening bullish momentum. The average directional index, ADX14, at $17.84, down from $32.18 on June 9, suggests a weakening trend. The AXON oscillator, 14, at $50.0, with AXON down at $100 and AXON up at $72, indicates a shift to a bearish phase after a strong uptrend. Volume indicators. The Chaikin oscillator at $97,645.99 on July 10 reflects reduced money flow due to the price drop, though earlier values like $856,693.54 on June 30 indicate accumulation. The OBV dropped from 11,310,491 on July 9 to 10,082,863 on July 10 confirms selling pressure. Other indicators. The Commodity Channel Index, CCI 20, at -$167.28 on July 10 confirms oversold conditions, supporting a potential bounce. The Ultimate Oscillator at $43.80 suggests weak momentum, with no extreme conditions. Linear regression. The trend strength forecast, TSF14, on July 10, is $782.7342, above the closing price of $732.99, suggesting the price is below the linear regression trend line, potentially undervalued. The TSF rose from $634.0059 on May 5 to $814.4445 on June 30, reflecting the bullish trend before the recent correction. The linear regression slope supports a continued uptrend, with the July 10 drop as a temporary deviation. Opening price prediction for the next trading day given the oversold RSI, $41.07. Stock K5 for $45.20, and CCI, -$167.28, combined with the high volume on July 10. The opening price for July 11, 2025, is likely to recover slightly from $732.99. The TSF14 at $782.7342, and proximity to the BB lower, $747.4079, suggests limited downside. The opening price is estimated between $740 and $750, with a likely value around $745, assuming no major overnight catalysts. Support and resistance analysis. Support levels are identified at the BB lower, $747.4079. Psychological level of $730, and EMA 50, $773.8082. Resistance lies at the SMA 5, $785.3420, EMA 5, $776.1421, and SMA 20, $786.507. The recent high of $827.94 on June 30 serves as a key resistance. The current price of $732.99 is below the BB lower, suggesting a potential bounce toward $747-$780. ATR-based high and low predictions. The ATR-14 on July 10 is $28.4833. From the closing price of $732.99, the expected intraday high for July 11 could be around $761.4733, $732.99 plus $28.4833, and the low around $704.5067, $732.99 to $28.4833. These align with support at $747.4079 and resistance at $776.1421, framing the likely trading range. Possible scenarios in a bullish scenario. Oversold indicators and high volume suggest a rebound toward $760 to $780, testing the SMA 5, $785.3420. This would require reduced selling pressure and supportive market conditions. In a bearish scenario, continued selling could push AXON toward $700 to $710, near the April low of $704.287. A neutral scenario involves consolidation between $740 to $760, stabilizing near the BB lower, $747.4079. The bearish MACD and higher rune down, $100, suggest caution, but oversold indicators favor a short-term recovery. Conclusion: AXON exhibited a strong uptrend from $541.93 in April to $827.94 in June, a 52.8% gain, followed by an 8.95% drop to $732.99 on July 10 with high volume. Oversold indicators: RSI $41.07, CCI minus $167.28, stock RSI $0, suggest a potential rebound, though the MACD crossover and weakening ADX indicate reduced bullish momentum. The stock is likely to open around $745 on July 11, with an intraday high near $761.47 and a low near $704.51. Support at $747.41 to $773.81, and resistance at $776.14 to $785.34 define the trading range. Traders should monitor volume and momentum for signs of recovery or further correction, with AXON remaining volatile, but with upside potential if support holds. Additional considerations: the July 10 volume spike, 1,227,628 shares, an 8.95% drop suggest a significant event, possibly profit-taking or news-driven selling. The beta 14 at $0.4831 indicates lower volatility than the market, suggesting the move was stock-specific. The parabolic SAR, PSAR, at $818.5354, above the current price, supports a bearish signal unless the price recovers above it. For a YouTube audience, AXON's oversold conditions and recent volatility make it a stock to watch for short-term trading, with caution due to the sharp correction.